Hey there, it's Kat. Welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 different action items you can do immediately after this video to help plan for your mornings, make them more productive, efficient, positive, and overall really use that time wisely in the morning to help you get closer and closer to whatever your goals are. Create a mini 2 to 3 minute routine, and this is something that you are going to do every single morning. Actually getting out of bed when your alarm goes off is the hardest part of this entire process, but by having a set routine for the first few things you do immediately when you wake up, it's going to help to automate the process and make it so much easier to get yourself out of bed. You don't lie there wondering, should I get up? Should I stay in bed? If I do get up, what the heck am I even going to do first? There's so many things running through my mind. All of that is erased. You don't think, you just do. My mini routine is normally my alarm goes off, I reach over, I turn it off, I don't press snooze, I spray my face with a little bit of a spray water, and then I sit up, I turn the light on, I finish whatever water is left in the glass that I leave next to my bed. Then I get out of bed, I go turn my fan off, I come back, make my bed, and then I'll go get some coffee. And then once I've reached the final step, which is getting my coffee, I'm excited about my coffee. So I'm less likely to go get back in bed. And as simple as that sounds, if I really follow through and do that exact mini routine, those exact steps one after the other every single morning, it helps me so much because I don't have to think about what I'm going to do. I just get up and I do it. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is create a time blocking schedule from the moment that you finished your mini routine all the way until you have to start whatever you're going to be doing for the rest of your day. So for me, my time blocking session goes from around 5:30 until 8 a.m. because I know at 8 a.m. I need to be walking out the door to my car so I can get to work. And the difference between that mini routine and this time blocking session is that in the mini routine, you are not going to change that up at all. But when it comes to the time blocking, depending on your goals for the day, this might be different. So for example, I wake up 2 hours earlier than I have to get to work because I want to be able to work on my YouTube channel. So I have a few different common routines so that when I wake up in the morning, if I'm kind of not sure what I want to do, I can look at those routines and I have an option that I can just get in the groove and start doing it. And if you want a video where I give you guys different ideas for how you can schedule out your morning and things you can include, let me know in the comments because that would be fun. Okay, so the third thing you're going to do after this video is you're going to go to your nightstand and your makeup table and any other surfaces that you spend a lot of time out in the morning, and you're going to declutter and clean them. Now maybe you're like, Kat, it's already decluttered, I have one thing on there, and then that's great. You're just going to clean it, wipe it down, put with a nice smelling scent, something like that. But what I have found is when I wake up in the morning, if there's a million things on my nightstand or I go over to do my makeup and it's just crowded with a whole bunch of stuff, it immediately gets in my head. If my physical spaces are messy and cluttered, then my mind is messy and cluttered and I am not thinking clearly, I am not feeling my best. So by making sure that all of those different spaces you spend a lot of time in the morning or you're immediately looking at when you wake up are organized and everything in that section has its place, it's going to make it a lot easier to keep it organized so that when you do wake up in the morning, the chances of it being messy and stuff all over it are a lot less. This one you may already have done, but if you haven't, I highly suggest, even if you have actually, I highly suggest just looking through your options, checking out a few other melodies, seeing if there's something else you like more. This is to make sure that your alarm clock sound is not something super obnoxious and annoying. It's actually something that you enjoy waking up to. And I do say that loosely because I know none of us hear that alarm in the morning and we're like, yes, I get to wake up. That sounds so great. No, I don't expect that. I know that those first few minutes are very difficult, which is why we implemented that mini routine first thing when you wake up. However, if you go through a whole bunch of alarms and figure out one that's peaceful enough, but also energetic enough, I guess, and will pump you up for the morning. Okay, so you know the time you want to wake up every single day. You put things in place like a routine, different steps, little hacks that will help you actually get out of bed when that time comes. But I also think that creating a morning calendar where you can actually check off the days that you wake up on time is a great motivator, because myself, as I'm sure a lot of you out there as well, love to-do lists for the purpose of checking them off. It's so satisfying when you check something off, and a lot of times you want to do something just to check it off. My suggestion would be do it for 21 days because it takes 21 days to make a habit. So if you are consistently waking up at that time and checking it off every morning for 21 days, after that 3 weeks, it's going to be so much easier to continue. And you can totally just put this on your planner, maybe say wake up at 5 a.m. and then put a little box on each day for those 21 days, and then you can check off the day that you do it. Or you could make a list in your phone and then you can just check it off that way. And let me know if you would be interested in a waking up early type challenge. I did one of these it was like a week of cleaning and organization, and I thought it might be cool to do like 21 days of waking up early challenge, something like that. And for this challenge, I thought we could make it a little more interactive, maybe have a Facebook group and make it a little more of like a big, not a big deal, because the other one was a big deal too, but just a little more interactive with the entire thing. If you watch until this part, let me know in the comments if that's something you would be interested in, if you would want to participate in, if you would want more information on what that whole challenge and interactive process would look like. And I'm excited about that idea. I think that could be super helpful for myself, and I hope a lot of y'all, and it could be a lot of fun. So let me know. If you want any more videos about how to be a morning person and tips and tricks and hacks on that, click the playlist above me. And I love y'all so, so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.